Come and stay to watch this race. This is going to be a fun one. We are starting 19th after qualifying 20th, so we do have a driver going to the rear that qualified. This is going to be a fun race. I can't wait to see what the championship will bring here. 200 miles, 134 laps on this mile-and-a-half racetrack in Homestead-Miami, Florida. Riding with Haley Deegan, trying to get a championship in her rookie season.
All right, be smart out there. Going green.
We got a fun race ahead here on a Saturday night. Second video of our live stream. Green flag in the air here. 30 laps in stage 1.
Still there?
These stages do not count for anything here tonight, so we'll get to see how this is going to go. Oh man, really loose there off of turn 2 randomly.
Got one up top.
Almost getting out of shape. They're trying to gain as many spots as possible, of course. Rolling it right through the middle into turns 3 and 4 now. Almost being able to side draft off Christian Eckes, but not quite. Matt Crafton's going to lead lap 1 here at Homestead. All for the championship.
All right, clear outside.
With this sliding up in front of Christian Eckes now once again. Deegan, early in the race. Battle for the championship. Not wasting much time though. Had to get on the brakes there as we went 3 wide into the corner.
Outside.
Almost ran into the back of Austin Hill. Look at Eckes now, back down to the bottom again. We're still 3 wide off the exit of the corner. And slight contact now with the 51 truck of Eckes. And right back up the racetrack, and we're going to clear Sheldon Craig before we get into the corner. Seemingly going to run the outside here about as much as we possibly can tonight.
Got a car coming inside now.
Passing zone obviously on the inside of the racetrack. Austin Hill blocking us off, at least for right now.
Still there?
Oh, pushed from behind now from Jordan Anderson. Look at Anderson giving us a huge shove.
You're all clear up top there.
3 wide.
Got a car coming inside
We're looking
now.
to take it 3 wide, but not quite.
Inside.
3 wide behind us, in fact. To the inside of Dustine for 10.
All right.
Matt Crafton pulling away from the field here. We have not yet caught or passed any of the 4 drivers racing for a championship yet tonight. And already we will go to the in-truck cam here early in the going of this one. We do not have much time to waste at all as we battle for the title. Can we get him that time? Nope, not quite. At 25 laps to go in stage 1. Another move down to the bottom of the racetrack again on Harrison Burton. Can we clear him this time off of turn 2? Nope, not going to happen. He's staying right on us, getting a huge run up the top side as well with the side draft. Going into turns 3 and 4, we'll try the inside again now. And we slide up the track, and we're going to clear Burton this time. Stuart Friesen, one of the championship 4 drivers, currently in 8th. He is 1 spot ahead of us. Now that we have cleared Harrison Burton, we go back to the top side in the corners. Big run on Burton down to the inside here, not going to block us off.
You're all clear up top there.
He's thinking it's early in the race yet too. We're going to clear Burton off of turn 4. Now taking it 3 wide into turn 1 here on Corbin Forrester and Austin Hill.
Clear eye, bud.
Got to complete the pass around both of them, and that'll move us up to the 5th spot. Grant Enfinger is now the race leader. with Matt Crafton in second. These have been the only two leaders of this race so far. The new stay off of turn 4 once again. Trying to run a little higher line than Brett Moffitt for right now.
Stay low, stay low.
Down to the inside, trying to pass Moffitt through turns 3 and 4. They're going to complete the pass. Deegan up to the 4th spot on the racetrack. He's now past 2 of the 4 drivers running, or 2 of the other 3 competitors running for a championship here tonight. Back down to the bottom to block. Moffitt goes to the top now. Wow, Grant Enfinger's really pulled away from the field here. We don't have to win the race to win the title. We just have to beat the other 3 guys that we are racing for the championship. That might entail having to win the race, but
Still there?
not exactly what we have to come in here to do. To the inside of Chastain for 3rd. Might be able to make a ballsy move here for 2nd to the inside of Crafton. Very, very loose in the middle of the corner. Getting very tight. Oh, we went for it too early. Look at how loose we got on the top side of the racetrack. We're able to keep it going though. Probably should have just worried about trying to get past Chastain first before we tried to get around anybody else. It definitely costed us some time. Chastain now trying to get to the inside of Matt Crafton. And with Moffitt just behind us in 5th. Crafton now going to be passed by Chastain and cleared at the line. Quickly now to the outside of Chastain going into turn 1. Can we get around him? Coming off of turn 2, we're still side by side. He can't clear us, trying to side draft off of him. They have passed Matt Crafton, but now as we're trying to beat Chastain through turns 3 and 4. Just going to allow Crafton to come back. Still side by side off the exit of the corner. So from the outside of the course again into 1 and 2. Can we clear Chastain off of turn 2 now? Yes, we will. Now up to the 2nd position. Cross flags in the air here. We're halfway through stage 1. We still haven't taken the lead yet. These first 2 stages are pretty short though. Both only 30 laps. We're making mistakes here these last couple laps too though. That's definitely not helping us. Still about a 1.5 seconds behind Enfinger. Somebody's just coming off a pit road here. Oh man, another loose moment off of turn 2 randomly. Digging hard to try and catch Enfinger before the end of the stage.
All right, you're clear.
Slab truck that just came off the pit road is going to be on 4 fresh Goodyears. It looks like it's Dylan Lupton, who was in the back half of the top 10 there for a little bit. So now we have caught Enfinger. Lap car and Nemechek kind of gotten away. We're still to the outside of the racetrack, side by side for the lead now here through turns 1 and 2. Well, Enfinger slide up in front of us. He can. He was looking to do it, but he couldn't quite clear us. And now we're side by side into turn 3. Lap car goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, mistake. Into the wall. Look at Lupton, the lap car, trying to thread it up the middle here. We're still side by side for the lead. All this heavy lap traffic in the way. Lead change at the line as we have just led our first lap of the race.
All right, you're clear.
With 12 to go in stage 1. Well, thanks for the comment there for the great commentating. I usually try to make it as realistic as I can. And I live stream a lot to try and I get that authenticity involved. So thanks. But yeah, we are racing for the championship here, so hopefully stay tuned to the very end to see if we can get it done. Get a 2-second lead on Grant Enfinger in the closing laps of the stage. Still trying to run the outside, at least for right now. I would assume we are going to have pit stops at the end of the stage. I can all but guarantee I'm going to end up taking 4 fresh tires. Really burning the right front tire off the car. We have kind of nudged the wall a couple times, and that might be some of the problem. We definitely have a better long run truck, as we have for most of the races all season.
Careful, still there. Bottom clear.
Let's see how the pit stops are going to play out. Brett Moffitt now battling with Matt Crafton there for 4th, but most importantly 2nd in the championship race. The only other thing I could think of, pit road closes with 2 to go in the stage, but because these stage points won't matter in this race, it's just all about who can finish better of the 4 drivers running for the championship. We might try to short pit so we can for sure win the race off of pit road, but we got to make sure we stay on the lead lap. 7 laps to go right now. We only have a 4-second lead. So maybe if we have a bigger lead in stage 2, we might try, but I don't think we're going to try it here in stage 1. Six laps left.
To go, you got this.
5 laps remaining now on the stage. as the lead widens out to about 6 seconds. Moffitt is up to 3rd, Crafton up to 4th. Chastain is falling back to the 5th spot. Everybody looking for the best positions possible here before the end of the stage. Oh, kind of nudged the wall again. Tried to get on the brakes in time, but I couldn't. 4 to go.
Hold your line, stay high. You're all clear on the bottom there.
I think this truck definitely handles better on the top side of the track. Seems like we're a little tight on the bottom and even in the middle sometimes. More towards the middle, off to the exit of the corner. Top side's definitely the way to go, and it could be my best friend or my worst enemy. Luckily, we haven't really hit the wall too hard to worry about it being our enemy, at least so far here tonight. Wasn't sure if Johnny Sauter was going to take the top there. I was willing to make the late move to the middle if I had to split the lap traffic. Thankfully, I never had to make that decision. 2 laps to go now in stage 1 here, and Haley Deegan on her quest to win the championship. It's looking pretty good so far. It's amazing how big of a lead we're going to have, but again, those short runs for about the first 15 laps or so of the run, we are not the fastest truck in the field. So if this race ends on a late caution, that could play out into some of these other Championship 4 drivers' favors. White flag in the air now, 1 lap to go in stage number 1. We only have 15 trucks on the lead lap right now. We'll see if anybody else will go a lap down before the end of the stage. Harrison Burton's going to go a lap down. So now only 14 trucks on the lead lap off of turn 4. The green-white checker flag's in the air. Haley Deegan will win stage 1 here at Homestead.
Good job.
There we go. Well, first time we get to see the strategy in this one so far tonight. And it will happen in the stage break. Grant Enfinger will finish 2nd, Moffitt 3rd, Crafton 4th, Chastain 5th, Austin Hill 6th, Corbin Forrester 7th, Stuart Friesen, the other championship driver, in 8th, Ty Gillen 9th, and Jordan Anderson in the top 10. That will be the 10 drivers to finish out stage number 1. 3/4 of a tank of fuel will be enough to fill it up to the end. We'll repair any damage we have, and we will put 4 tires on this race truck. So coming out of the pits, Enfinger's going to win the race off of pit road. We're going to come out in 2nd.
All right, man. You're coming to the green.
Here we go. Green flag is going to be in the air once again here at Homestead. Stage number 2 underway. Got a pretty good jump off the start, but I don't know how this is going to work out.
Looking inside now.
Go get stage number 2. I'm going to try. Just got to hang on for these first 10 to 15 laps. You're going to see some crazy racing here, especially with the championship on the line. 3 wide up the middle. Here comes Deegan now, trying to fit right in between the 2 Thor Motorsport trucks. Contact now with the 98. Big move to the inside, battle for the lead and the championship with Matt Crafton.
Still there.
Oh, a little loose. Got the left sides on the apron and a little bit of a push from behind from Chastain. And push off. Contact all the way down, trying to save it. Back across the middle of the field goes the 34, Balicki. And caution's going to fly for the first time for an incident here tonight. We got pushed coming off of turn 2 from, I believe, Well, I thought it was Dylan Lupton, but I guess it wasn't. Might have been Corbin Forrester that fell back. I know it was a black truck. Oh, man. Luckily, we were able to save it. The problem was Josh Balicki did not. He turned up in front of the field. Oh, my goodness. Aggressive bump drafting going on in the early going of this one. Put the right sides back on it, but we're gonna make some repairs here. We're only falling back to 15th in the process. Gonna take some repairs. Had a little bit of damage on our back bumper that might have loosened us up, and now the green flag is back in the air once again. It looks like somebody spun their tires. Yep, Christian Eckes spins his tires on the inside line. We saw that, and quickly, what a restart now for Haley Deegan trying to get back into the mix again.
Still there.
And luckily we didn't wreck our race truck. Balicki doesn't have too much damage, it looks like, either. What a restart out of this 19 team. As they're side by side for the lead up ahead. We're 3 wide right now, battling in the midst of this traffic. 4 wide now behind us. Look at that craziness going on. They almost made contact off of turn 4. That's how there was a wreck a couple laps ago. And they're still 4 wide in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Nobody giving each other an inch here. And there is also a battle for the lead. They're still 3 wide behind us. Big move to the bottom of the track on Matt Crafton. We're going to clear him, at least for now. Here comes the push. Oh, man. Still trying to regather it there for a moment. Brett Moffitt trying to take the championship lead now. Still 3 wide. At least we're in our comfort zone on the top side of the racetrack. Taking those 2 right side tires did loosen the truck up just a little bit, but loose is fast when you can handle it. Look at Balicki though, he's still running top 5. I guess the right side of his truck is pretty dinged up after getting into that wreck, but it's not too terrible. Look at the straightaway speed we're getting off the top side of the track though. Trying to work on end finger for 4th. Matt Crafton is really falling back here. He's stuck in traffic. Looking like a championship favorite here early in the going of this race, and now we have to go 3 wide up the middle, trying to stay in the gas. What a battle right now to the outside of the 24 truck, trying to pin him on the inside. See if we can get a side draft now coming off of turn 2. Yes, we are side by side for the championship lead down the back straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Now to the inside of Todd Gilliland. Big slide job move coming. But here comes Moffitt trying to power back on the inside. Still side by side down the back or front stretch now. Chastain seeing all this out of his rear view mirror, and Chastain slowly pulling away from us. Still Moffitt on the inside. Cannot pull him yet. Now we clear him. Big block down the back stretch. He looks low again, but he does not have the straightaway speed we do, at least right a little higher line. So what settings do I run on? I always run on 105 for the AI difficulty. No stability help except for road courses. My stability's at 50 usually. And usually for most races, I don't run a custom setup, but I do kind of tune the car in a little bit to have a longer run setup, because I've noticed majority of these races, when I do a full race, there isn't a ton of cautions. Some of them there are, but I usually like to have a longer run truck. So the first 10-15 laps of a run, usually, we're definitely not the fastest truck. We get to about 30 laps into a run, we're definitely the fastest truck on the track. And you're seeing that again here tonight, as we have 15 laps to go. switching our lineup to the inside that time. Might have to go back to the top again though. Corbin Forrester, the guy who seemingly turned us off of turn 2, is now back up to 3rd. They're slowly but surely catching Chastain. We didn't take the lead in stage 1 until we had 12 laps to go, and we were in lap traffic before we were able to catch him past Enfinger, who was the race leader at the time. Great racing so far, indeed it is, and hopefully for your sake watching this and anybody else that might join throughout the course of the stream or later on, they might be able to catch some great action as well. We've definitely caught Chastain now, 13 laps to go in the stage. He's kind of hugging the bottom, so we're still going to have to pass him around the top. And now we have a caution for the second time in stage 2. And I'm not sure who brought out the yellow that time. A couple drivers at the rear of the field pitting. Joe Nemechek, Jennifer Joe Cobb. They're both 2 laps down, though. Maybe they were involved in the wreck, but I think they're just pitting because they've got nothing to lose at the rear. So we're going to stay out here. We're going to stay on the same strategy as these leaders, and we're going to have another restart here in stage 2. Will this one be just as crazy as the others? I think it might be. Here we go. Green flag back in the air once again. Not many laps left. Who will win stage 2 here at Homestead? Ross Chastain leads us to the green. 10 to go. Running right up against the wall on the restart. Trying to get every sort of momentum. Look at Corbin Forrester going to the bottom. We did not take off this time. Forrester looking for the lead, but he cannot clear Chastain yet. Big move now coming out of this 19 truck. Forrester blocking us at least for right now. Now we get to his inside. Side drafting off of one another for the race lead. Moffitt trying to close in from behind as well. At the line, we're barely going to lead the lap to take the lead officially with 9 laps to go in stage 2. A little tight now through turns 1 and 2, but we're going to hold on to it and clear Forrester off of turn 2. And now we're going to try to run away with it to the end of the stage. Trying to run as close to that wall as possible without hitting it in the corners, giving us every bit of momentum down the straightaways as possible. Brett Moffitt trying to work on Forrester for... Whoa, no, Moffitt must have lost some ground. He was in 3rd there for a second. Actually, I believe that's Austin Hill on the inside. Moffitt was on the outside behind Forrester, and I think Forrester kind of got out of shape, and maybe that's how Moffitt ended up losing a spot or 2 there. Crafton still at the back half of the top 10 as well as Stuart Friesen. Now we're the only playoff driver in the top 5. Well, nope, Moffitt battling for 5th, at least with Enfinger. It's just a mess back there right now. Pretty much from 2nd on back. And another caution. So we're getting a lot of yellows here in the second stage. We went caution free through stage 1. We've had 3 in stage 2. So our 3rd of the race. Again, not sure exactly who that was on, but these crazy restarts, and you know the saying in NASCAR that cautions breed cautions, and that seems to be the case right now. Joe Nemechek gonna hit pit road again here. So now we're going to have even less laps to go to the end of stage 2. Things could get wild again.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready now.
Deegan going to lead us to the green flag.
Outside.
Forrester restarting on the outside. We got a lot better of a restart that time. 3 laps to go. trying to get the early advantage now. Through turns 1 and 2 on the inside of the racetrack. We'll jump back up to the outside going into turn 3. Pulling away from him now going into turn 3. Everybody, for the most part, is somewhat on older tires. We do have 2 fresher right side tires by a couple laps than the rest of the field. Only about 3 or 4 laps fresher right sides. Because we pitted after the first caution when we decided to repair a little bit of damage from earlier. Gonna pit for 4 fresh tires at the end of stage 2, just like we did at the end of stage 1. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go now in the second stage of the race. Corbin Forrester trying to shock everybody right now. As a non-playoff driver, never even made the 8-driver playoff field, and now he's fighting for a race win in the final race of the season. The white flag will turn into the green and white checker flag this time. Haley Deegan, just like stage 1, is going to go on to win stage 2 here at Homestead. And a quest for her first title in the Truck Series. So stage 2 will finish off with Deegan in first, Corbin Forrester second, Chastain third, Enfinger fourth, Crafton fifth, Austin Hill sixth, Gilliland seventh, Moffitt eighth, Friesen ninth, and Anderson 10th. So Moffitt fell all the way back to 8th at the end of the stage there. Crafton does finish in the top 5. We're going to take 4 tires. I'm sure everybody else will as well. And we did win the race off the pit road that time. Enfinger gains 2 spots. Remember, he gained a couple spots last time and won the race off pit road, so he's definitely got a fast crew in this one. Here we go, green flag in the air. The battle for the race and the championship comes down to the final 71 laps here. Who will win it all? The season is on the line. Enfinger restarted in front of his teammate Crafton. Will he maybe let him go, or will Crafton be boxed in on the outside? We took off again on that restart. Giving up a lot of bottom here early in the run. Not worried about blocking at least too much right now, as we have 70 to go still, and we are still a pit stop away from the finish. And here comes Chastain now for the lead. Yeah, we are just not the fastest car for the first. Chastain is coming. Hill is coming. And now we're going to jump to the middle lane here as Chastain goes a little high, but we got a little tight through the corner. And Brett Moffitt's going to overtake us now. Moffitt restarted back at 8th. He is quickly up to 3rd. Can we cross him over now into turn 1? Again, a battle for the championship on the line. Big run now by Hill on the bottom of the racetrack. Hill's going to pass Chastain for the lead. Austin Hill has not led a lap yet in this race, but he is leading right now.
Hold your line, got one inside.
And now Chastain going to pass him right back. Great battle for the lead up ahead. Battle for the championship as well. Moffitt kind of tucked in right behind us. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Kind of boxed in on the top side because of, well, they were almost 3 wide to the inside of him. Oh, a little bit of a mistake in turns 3 and 4.
Got a car low now.
Whoops.
Half down, half to go. This time by.
Stuart Friesen has just taken the race lead. Or not the race lead, but the championship lead.
Stay high, stay high. Clear low, bud.
Down to the inside here on Todd Gilliland. Maybe looking to the inside of Crafton as well. Push from behind coming out from Moffitt. And all 4 Championship Ford drivers running back to back to back. Quickly to the inside for the championship lead again. Had to get on the brakes. Oh, Moffitt squeezes us up the racetrack and into the 88 truck. He really threw it into the corner.
Careful, still there.
Well, thanks for watching. I understand if you have to go, Joshua White. Hopefully you subscribe. I do have sorry. I got daily NASCAR content such as videos like this. I really do appreciate the support. Got a predictions video for tomorrow's race coming up also later tonight on the channel. Big pass there on Crafton. Can we clear him off of turn 4? Yes, we do. Moffitt gonna power past Friesen, and now he works to the inside of the other truck ahead of him now. Of Harrison Burton.
Stay high up there.
Kind of threading it up the middle here in between Harrison Burton and Stuart Friesen now from turns 1 and 2. Big loose moment off of turn 2. About got into the back of the 52 truck.
Still there inside.
Crafton trying to follow as well. Burton's holding us up on the top side of the track. We're forced having to keep going through the middle, and now we're 4 wide for a short moment there. Down the front stretch, at least we're able to take it 3 wide into the corner. There's still 3 wide behind us. And Brett Moffitt in danger of losing the title lead, at least for right now.
Stay high, stay high.
Deegan coming on the outside. Got close to the wall we got that time. We're gonna have a ton of speed now coming off of turn 4. Trying to take that momentum now to the inside of Moffitt for the championship lead. Can we clear him off of turn 2? Big slide job now by the 19th. Crossover move to the inside goes Moffitt. But he's not going to quite have the run we did. No, we got a little tight. Oh, we're loose, having to catch the truck. Spinning to the inside. What a save, locking it down. Oh, no. Heck of a save, but we lost a ton of ground and fell back to the 10th position in the process. 61 laps to go on the season. $60 laps to go. Ross Chastain's just taking the race lead once again now from Austin Hill. We haven't really contended for the lead here in this 3rd stage yet, but so far, we are having a good run for us. 59 laps to go. Oh, scuff into the wall on the entrance to turn 3. Still riding some sort of speed here. We're going to catch, pass, and clear Harrison Burton before we get into turn 1. Working to the outside now of the 8th place truck, one of the Championship 4 competitors of Stuart Friesen.
Stay high. You got room, you're clear.
Harrison Burton, race leader out in front of the field.
Hold your line, stay high.
I don't know why I said that. Haley Deegan trying to catch the race leader in the field of Ross Chastain as we go down to the inside now to pass Matt Crafton for 6th. Moffitt in 5th place right now, but they could be good enough here if he can win the championship in that position. Currently he's got the championship lead over Deegan. And then Crafton, into the wall again in turns 3 and 4. Here comes Crafton now. He had the outside. He's got the momentum down the straightaway. Trying to side draft off of us. Going into one. We're side by side. Can we slide back in front of him again? Yes, we do. We have him clear off of turn 2. We are catching Moffitt, 55 laps to go. The leaders have caught lap traffic now once again in this race. This first stage is looking a lot like the start of stage 1 where we went caution free. Moffitt going to try to pull up right in front of us. We had to get out of the gas. Looking to the inside, he blocks us again, so we go high late in the corner. Still riding right up against the wall. Here we come. We got the straightaway speed. Moffitt not able to pull up in front of us that time. Moffitt led at the line, at least over us. Now into turns 1 and 2. Here we go again. Deegan gonna clear Moffitt down the back straightaway. Moffitt trying to draft off of us. Moves back down to the inside through turns 3 and 4 now. I don't think he's going to be able to get us back, at least for right now. And at the line, Haley Deegan's got the championship lead in 5th place with 53 laps to go on the season.
You got room, you're clear there.
Now we're trying to run down the race leaders here in this one. We run 50 laps on a full tank of fuel. We're just outside the pit window right now to the end of this race.
Careful, still there.
Not sure entirely how that right front tire is going to be able to hold up.
Careful, still there.
52 to go now to the outside of Enfinger for 3rd going into turn 1.
You got room.
Forrester looking to the inside of Austin Hill. Hill caught up by the lap traffic just ahead, and Corbin Forrester is going to take the lead off of turn 2. We quickly duck down to the inside. We're going to pass Hill as well for 2nd. Back to the top side now into turns 3 and 4. Oh, drove it in a little too deep.
Still there. You got room, you're clear.
51 to go. Forrester leads. Deegan right now in 2nd. Has the championship lead, now looking for the race lead. Forrester could be looking back to the inside again. Here we go, trying to split the lap traffic into turns 3 and 4. Kyle Benjamin might be in the way next. Oh, we're going to try to split him as well. Here we go, up from turn 4. Big block at the start-finish line. 50 to go in the race. Deegan back out in front once again for the 3rd time here tonight. 3rd different time that we have led in this race. 1st time in stage 3.
Hold your line, got one inside. All right, clear low.
Still do have 2 more sets of 4 fresh Goodyear tires. We're going to try to run this set as long as we possibly can before we hit pit road. Maybe try to cut this stage in half. So if we can make it to 35 laps to go, then we will for sure be able to have that right front last all the way to the end. If we cannot make it to 35 to go, then I don't know. I don't know if we can make it, but without pitting twice at least. All the way down to the inside, quickly trying to beat these flat trucks rather into turn 1. Again, the final race in the truck series on NASCAR Heat 4 for us. Got a live stream of our Cup race at Phoenix tomorrow morning to lead you up to either tomorrow morning or early afternoon, but that will lead you up to the start of the actual race tomorrow. 46 laps left now. We can make it on fuel to the end if we pit right now, but again, gonna try to run as long as we can. So right along out the in-truck cam for the final time here on the season. And the final time in the truck series.
Stay high up here. Clear all around, man.
Gustine now going to go 2 laps down. He's in the 20th position in this race. Well, we qualified 20th and started back in 19th. Took us a while in all 3 stages before we finally took the lead, but once we took the lead, we started to slowly pull away. Cautions kept them in contention at stage 2. And obviously we will have certain pit strategies that could possibly keep a close race here in this one. To make it till anywhere between 20 to 25 laps to go in the race as far as fuel can go to try and make it to the end. .42 laps left now. Again, we don't have to beat the entire field to win the championship. I'd like to win the race. To win the race, you obviously win the championship here, but at least if you're one of the playoff drivers still remaining in the championship core. .22% tire wear left on that right front, 41 laps to go. Should be able to at least cut the stage in half and get to 35 laps left before we have to hit pit road.
Careful, still there. Clear low, clear low.
It's weird because usually Homestead, the tire wear isn't that big of a factor, but it is so far in this one. So the right front tire is getting pretty worn out now. Definitely have to keep it off the wall here in this one. Quickly jumping down to the inside. 40 laps to go on the season now. So we battle for the title. Ooh, slight contact there with Gustine. Now we're 3 wide up the middle to get around these lap cars down the front stretch into turn 1. Big slide through turn 1.
You got room. You're clear.
Working our way on by, at least for right now, though. Three cautions in this race so far. All of them are in stage T. But still, nobody has DNF'd in this race. We got 37 laps to go now. With a 12% tire wear left on that right front now. Like contact there getting into the wall. Still good, it's just wearing out that right front tire even more. 36 laps left now.
You got room, you're clear.
So our tires should be able to make it to the finish even though we can't run an entire fuel run. We have conserved them at least enough. We got about a third of a track lead on Corbin Forrester in second right now. We stay out again here. 35 laps to go. We're going to stay out again this next lap too.
Bottom clear. Watch those tires.
Oh, into the wall off of turn 4 again. Will we hit pit road this time?
Go easy on the tires.
Oh, we're gonna stay out one more lap. Oh man, more contact. Tell that right front tire is getting worn out. Man, oh man. Just keep pounding the wall. 33 laps to go now. Definitely costing us some time though for when we do hit pit road. Got a 12.5 second lead right now. Right front tire is down to 2% tire wear.
The tires.
Got all the room in the world. That's why we ran the outside there on the entrance to turn 3. Really cutting down onto the racetrack. Gonna make sure we don't speed. We're gonna creep it onto pit road with ease here. 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel coming our way. And here we go. So with these 4 fresh tires, we'll see now. Repairing the damage, as we had a little bit, of course.
All right, now, dig.
Off the pit road, here we go now onto the access road. We have obviously lost the lead and in fact lost a lap because Corbin Forrester has put us lap down. That's the dangers of pitting first. And hopefully a caution doesn't come out anytime soon. Hopefully at all. Caution doesn't come out at all. I think we've got this thing. We're getting back up to speed now.
down the bottom. All clear. Got a car high now. You're clear all around there.
We are currently the first driver 1 lap down though, so if a caution did come out, we would be back on the lead lap. We would just have to restart at the rear of the field.
You're clear all around there.
This late in the race though, no guarantee. Oh man, big loose moment there off of turn 2. Guess it helps us get to the inside of hill, but not what I was intending on doing there. Still have the free pass spot, at least for now. To the inside of Forrester, we're going to get our lap back. 28 laps to go here at Homestead. Now we're going to pass Quaffle for position. We're up to 14th. Quaffle going to go a lap down here real soon. We'll soon be the last car in the lead lap. And now, everybody just hoping for a caution at this point to try and make it to the end. That would give them fresher tires than what we've got. We'll likely pit though if the caution comes out. Stay on the same strategy as the leaders. We have not had a caution yet in the third and final stage of the race. We've had 3 total. All of them were in stage 2. So we battle for the championship here in the late going. Estimated on fuel, they can run till about 21 laps to go at the longest before they have to pit. You can run about 50 laps on a full tank. We've got 27 to go right now. This is a close one. And they're all close in the grand scheme of things because you never know when a caution can come. I've seen it so many times.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear.
So much faster than these guys on 4 fresh Goodyears right now. They'll become faster than us though after they hit pit road, assuming that they take 4 fresh tires. They're going to be too far back if we stay green. We had about a 12.5-second lead as it was hitting pit road. We're definitely going to have a bigger lead coming off. Had to hit the brakes there for a second. Almost got into the wall through turns 3 and 4. Just trying to keep it smooth and steady to the finish. 25 laps to go on the season. Forrester has just hit pit road. Will anybody else try to stay out? Maybe some of the Championship 4 drivers will try to stay out right now and risk it as long as they possibly can. As of right now, though, it looks like everybody who is on the lead lap is hitting pit road. Yep. That is the case. We're going to take the race lead. It'll be an official lead change when we get back to the line.
Still there. All clear.
Josh Bilicki still stayed out. He's about 9 seconds off the race lead. All the leaders getting back out onto the racetrack now. Bilicki is going to hit pit road this time. So when we cycle back through, Forrester will be in second still. Look at that, we just put one of the Championship 4 drivers 1 lap down. Stuart Friesen's now a lap down in this one.
He's pitting this time.
But he's going to have 4 fresher tires than us here by about 5 to 10 laps. A little less than 10 laps. Probably has a little bit better of a short run race truck than we do as well, so there's a good chance he's going to catch us and probably blow past us anyway. He's hoping he can at least get his lap back before the yellow comes out. He is in the free pass position, though, regardless. The other two Championship 4 drivers, Grub Moffitt and Matt Crafton, are still on the lead lap. 21 to go. And now we have a caution here in this one with 21 laps left. Wow. Friesen's going to pit again. He's got the free pass. He'll be restarting at the rear of the field. Yeah, we're going to have to pit as well because they're going to have fresher tires than us. And we're battling for the title with Moffitt and Crafton. And Friesen now that he's back on the lead lap. But again, he's restarting at the rear of the field. But here we go, folks. This is going to be a good one. For the championship in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Here we go. Restarting back in the 8th spot.
Coming to the green, driver.
It takes us 10 to 15 laps to get going on a run. We're going to restart right now. 18 laps to go to decide the champion on the season. Kind of ducked in behind. Quickly taking it 3 wide up the middle. Going into turns 1 and 2.
Here we go now.
Moving in front of Crafton now. Moffitt got a really good restart on the bottom as well, though. He's kind of pulling us, at least for right now. We're still trying to go up the middle, but there's nowhere to go. Oh, wow. Austin Hill got really loose in the middle of the corner, but he stays in the gas and keeps it rolling.
Looking inside now.
Swinging down to the bottom. Look at Moffitt. He's up to 3rd place now. Three wide just in front of us.
Stay high, stay high.
Again, battle for the championship is on. Now we're 4. Oh, man, we were looking to take it 4 wide. I didn't want to do it, though. Moffitt now going for 2nd on Enfinger. Just ran our fastest lap ever here at Homestead in the Truck Series. Now contact with Chastain. That'll slow us down. Bump trap from behind, though.
Careful, still there. Got one down low now.
Look at Brett Moffitt. He's going for the race lead. 15 laps left in this one. Man, we are still boxed in. We just got nowhere to go right now.
Still there.
Oh, man, squeezing. Side drafted off of Gill and taking it 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. Just trying to get around these guys as quick as possible. Clearing Austin Hill now in the corner. Still to the outside of Todd Gilliland, though. Big run coming now down the front straightaway. Brett Moffitt's currently in the lead. Now to the middle lane again here. Can we at least squeeze by Chastain? Just this big head of steam seemingly coming out of nowhere now for Haley Deegan. Oh, really loose off of turn 2. Able to catch the truck. Oh, Chastain's there, though. Can't pull up in front of him.
You got room. You're clear.
Now we will in the middle of the corner. Forrester, Enfinger, side by side for 2nd, just in front of us. And as they are side by side, we're going to take it 3 wide for 2nd, down to the bottom.
Careful, still there.
With 13 laps to go, big slide job coming now through turns 1 and 2, and the race for the championship and the race lead between Moffitt and Deegan. The race is heating up. What lane will Moffitt choose? Moffitt, of course, down to the bottom. We're going to go to the top. Moffitt trying to hold on to the passing lane, but we're in our preferred line. That'll give us the straightaway speed. Moffitt is there. Will he pull up the block? He can't quite do it. He leads the lap at the line. We've got the advantage in the turns 1 and 2 on the top again. Moffitt still there Look at how close to the wall we're getting. Can we clear him off of turn 2? Still side by side. Moffitt trying to side draft. Block down the back stretch. Dig into the lead. Again through 3 and 4. A little bit of a mistake. Moffitt can't clear us though. He leads again at the line. We still have not officially taken the race lead. Can't make that same mistake again like we just made last lap. Man, we're trying to get right up on that wall. Moffitt's still there. Another block down the back stretch. Oh man, almost got sideways going into one, trying to get the truck to turn. Moffitt's still trying to charge hard. Will we stay green to the finish? 10 to go.
Keep it nice and smooth for us.
Where is Stuart Friesen at? Oh man, into the wall again off of turn 2, trying to block Moffitt. He's coming strong. We can't do it.
Inside. Clear all around there.
We're getting tight now off of turn 4. Here comes Moffitt. And then Finger, 3 wide for the lead in the championship. Up of turn 4, 9 laps to go. We've got to quit making mistakes now at this point. Henfinger now going for the race lead. He's trying to him. He's holding up Moffitt though, who is now falling back to 3rd. Jessica, it has been good racing indeed. It's look at Henfinger just trying to go for it here. He's going for the race win. Moffitt's now back to 4th. Chastain's up to 3rd. This is tight. This is insane. Can we pull away to the finish? Chastain now to the inside of Enfinger for 2nd. 7 laps to go. Will we stay green to the finish? Moffitt now back to 5th place. Corbin Forrester's up to 4th. Moffitt might have used all of his tires. He might need a caution here to get back into this. He's only a 2nd back from us though, despite being in 5th. Chastain is going to clear Enfinger for 2nd. Can Chastain make a run for the lead? There on the top side through 1 and 2, keeping it going. Still only about a half second ahead of Chastain. Caution with 6 laps to go. Caution is out again. For the 5th time tonight. And guys, this is for all the marbles. We will have a restart with 2 laps left for the championship. Here we go. Friesen and I on the pressure tires by about 3 or 4 laps up.
Alright, now be smart out there. Going green.
Friesen though restarting back at 9th. We're going to restart from the lead, trying to control the pace. Green flag is back in the air. We're going to clear Ross Chastain right from the get-go and quickly move to the outside. Not wasting any time here, running all the way up against the wall. We got through the shifts nice. On the inside, here comes Enfinger. Can't quite get to our door, though. He's still side by side for 2nd with Chastain. And I want to see that kind of battling out of my rear view mirror. Look at how close to the wall we got through turns 3 and 4. Coming out of 4, white flag in the air, 1 lap to go for the championship. Moffitt trying to take it to the inside of Enfinger now into turn 1 for second. Does Moffitt have a chance to still catch us? Can't make a mistake. Enfinger blocking Moffitt off, not giving a championship threat any sort of slack. Cut this time. Got close to the wall again through turns 3 and 4. We're loose. We're hanging on to it. But we've got it. Crafton out of nowhere up to 4th by less than a half a second. Haley Deegan will win the championship here in 2020 in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. We had to fight for that one. And we got it done. Unbelievable. What a race. You bet I was going to burn that engine up until it was going to blow up. Unbelievable. Race. A green-white checker finish, and despite Moffitt finishing 3rd and Crafton 4th, both of them were within a half second at the finish of winning the race and the title, but we got it done here tonight. 71 minutes, 5 cautions total time, an hour and 11 minutes total time in the race. Friesen got up to 8th. Didn't have much for the championship, but Moffitt and especially Crafton on that last restart were definitely coming. So there we are. We are the champion here in 2020 in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Haley Deegan gets it done. Rookie campaign. Celebrating the championship, Austin Hill had the fastest lap, 32.666. We led the most laps, 64 of the 134 laps led in the race. We were the biggest mover, started 19th, finished 1st. And the toughest break is going to go to Dylan Lupton, who started 3rd and finished back at 20th. He had a problem early. And that is going to be all here for this one. Thank you for enjoying, well, really this entire season for the Truck Series. As always, hit the subscribe button for more daily content that is NASCAR related daily content. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the race, the commentary, the video, etc. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Got a predictions video coming out still tonight for the race tomorrow. Then we got a Cup Series race at Phoenix here on NASCAR Heat 4. Sometime either the late morning hours or early afternoon, leading you up to the start of the actual Phoenix race tomorrow. So again, so long folks. Catch you next time.